Welcome back, my fellow music lovers and listeners. Welcome back to Multifaceted Media Entertainment. Back again with another video today. So today is Sunday, so you know we're back again with another weekly track recap where I go over all the tracks, all the songs that I heard that came out last week. Then I'm going to give you my thoughts and opinions on each and every single one of them. Then at the end, I'm going to choose my favorite track of the week. So without further ado, you know how we do. Let's get into the video. Alright, so first off, I want to talk about some of the tracks from this new Madden NFL 22 soundtrack, featuring tracks by JID, Swae Lee, Shensea, Belly, Tierra Whack is on here too, just to name a few. But firstly, I want to start by talking about the track by Swae Lee featuring Jack Harlow called Ball Is Life, and this song is absolutely terrible. This song is so bad, bruh. Like, Swae Lee's verse was terrible, the lyrics were terrible, and that chorus was god awful. What the hell was that chorus, bro?
Now I got it, so I ball, man, like every day.
The production on the track was not great either, but to be honest, the only redeeming quality to this song was Jack Harlow's verse, in my opinion. Not the best verse he's ever done, but definitely a highlight on this track for sure. How I'm Feeling by Belly and Shensea is quite the step up from that track though, thankfully. It's not the greatest thing in the world, not mind-blowing, but it's definitely a banger. Decent verse from Shensea as well, not too bad, but I've heard her do better. Gotta say I'm proud of her though, she's making big international moves now.
He a toss talk with a bad tongue. Can't break me, twiddle me so dumb. I'ma be a giant P5 from.
But another track on the album is Ambassel by JID. And this man's flow is just insane, bro.
Who next? I want a mansion, I got a million advances. I'm gonna stay in Atlanta. Most of them move to LA and throw all of their money away and move back with their parents.
JID dropping some crazy bars on the track as well. But yeah, the song is fire. Production could have been a little bit better, but it's just a soundtrack, I guess, so it is what it is. So the next track I want to talk about is Mine by Morray. So this track is mainly about him becoming acclimated to being famous. And the story kind of moves from him not knowing what to do with all these cameras in his face and all the attention to him kind of embracing it and, you know, growing to love all the attention that his newfound fame is bringing. So yeah, I love the sentiments of the track obviously, but I would like to hear him over some more varied production.
I ain't even hungry, but I ate that. I keep on winning and they hate that. And they hate that.
I'm also kind of disappointed with the Tierra Whack track on the project. I love Tierra Whack's music, but I think sometimes she just tries to be a little bit too experimental and different, and it doesn't always work in her favor, as exemplified in this track here. It's kind of lyrically basic and it gets old pretty quick. But yeah, that about does it for all the tracks I wanted to talk about on this new Madden NFL 22 soundtrack, so moving on. Alright, so next up we have by NLE Choppa, and this song is a banger.
She thinking fucking, she leaving her panties. I told her to come back to get them, she playing. I wanna nut like a nigga named Sandy. I woke up this morning, I feel like the man. Woke up this morning.
Great beat, relentless flow, fire delivery, just absolutely fire overall. Next up we have this new track by MGK called Papercuts, and it's not good.
Bleach my hair, mess it up, take my life, dress it up.
I just think he's trying way too hard to be edgy and over the top, and it just comes off as, you know, really corny and hard to listen to. Some abysmal lyrics on this track too.
Hello world, you fucking suck.
Round of applause there for Mr. Machine Gun Kelly. No one else could have thought of that. So next up we have Rumors by Lizzo and Cardi B.
Just wait until the summer when they let me out the house, bitch.
And I like it, man. I especially like the sentiment of the song. I think some of the lyrics are absolutely hilarious also. And Cardi B delivered a pretty decent verse on the track as well. So yeah, I thought this one was pretty decent. Loved the horns on the chorus though. That shit is life. Alright, so next up we have AZ, who you might know from the track Life's a Bitch and Then You Die with Nas, that came out back in the late-ish 90s on Nas's critically acclaimed Illmatic project. And he's back in 2021 with a brand new track featuring Jaheim called The Wheel, and this track is great actually. It's very, very good.
But you don't really know how to feel.
Excellent production, great chorus and pre-chorus by Jaheim, and some great rapping from AZ as well. Very, very good to hear him on some new music.
Processing the accolades of life, calculating the hate, evaluating the price.
But yeah, definitely recommend checking this one out. Alright, so next up we have Down South by Wale, Yella, Beezy, and Maxo Cream.
All you haters bust. What's the sense of it all? Pimpin' powder and pussy trying to make pennies. See niggas lying on the stand. Guess hell ain't harder than prison. Who knows?
And I think this track is pretty fire too. Pretty great verses from all three of them. Like the beat as well, but I do wish the chorus was a little bit less repetitive. Alright, so next up we have a new track from the Shensea soundtrack by DJ Snake featuring Rick Ross and Rich Brian. And this track isn't bad. I do think Rich Brian kind of sounds more at home over this type of instrumental though than Rick Ross. Loved the headbanging chords over the chorus as well. Alright, so next up we have this absolutely excellent track by Elton John and Dua Lipa, Cold Heart Pnau remix. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Thick, rich, groovy, funky bass line to this track. It is absolutely silky smooth and pleasant to the ears. And both Dua Lipa and Elton complement each other pretty well on the track as well. So yeah, loving this one. And last but not least, we have this new track by 21 Savage featuring Rich Brian and Warren Hugh and Masiwe. And this track is a banger too, despite me not having a clue what Masiwe was saying because his verse is in a different language. And yeah, not the best verse by 21 Savage. I've heard him done better, especially recently, but it's still a banger. Rich Brian definitely delivers on his verse as well though.
Man, I've been staring clear and sipping, and I'm rapping when I'm cussing, cause the bag is thick, I got a whip and I ain't even touch it yet.
But yeah guys, that concludes my weekly track recap. Favorite track of the week, it's kind of a toss up between the Elton John and the AZ, but I'm gonna give it to the AZ. So, were there any noteworthy tracks that came out that I missed during the past week? Please let me know in the comment section below. Also hit the subscribe button, the like button, hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video drops on the channel. Once again, this has been Multifaceted Media, and I'm out.